So this is a Walk and Talk Audiolog 2. Um, yeah, these social events. Like I went to a social event recently, only a few days ago. I went to they sort of meet up at this pub, and you just got to sort of mingle with the people there, and just sort of see what happens, because nothing ventured, nothing gained. So yeah, I show up and I just kind of, I have a few drinks to kind of feel more social. I usually show up early to have quite a few drinks before it starts anyway. I mean, I don't get drunk. I don't get sort of like a stagger everywhere and I fucking throw up on the floor or whatever. I don't get fucking drunk. I can drink a lot, but I don't get to that point. I drink because to make me more social. And I'll be honest with you, I don't really want to drink. I don't. Like I say before, I wish things were different, so I didn't have to consume alcohol. I don't. It's not really my kind of place. It's not really where I belong. But I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do to meet people. So that's what I do. That's what I have to do. So anyway, so my experience that I had in the last time I went to this social event, there's regulars there who I'm kind of getting to know, but I feel like the people who go there are normies, basically, and I can't really connect to anybody there. They're just sort of I just feel like I'm not connecting with anybody there. So I just sort of they're just acquaintances, I don't know. They're not. I just I know them, but I don't think I'd hang out with them. Anyway, I showed up early, like I usually do. Had a few drinks and stuff, and then so women show up, and let's be honest, the whole point of a social event like that is for men and women to partner up, and I am the youngest person there. Okay, everybody else is in their 30s or mid 40s at least, at the oldest. So I just kind of I don't know. I see what I can get out of it, I guess, and so they're what I've observed is that all the women, right, all the Stacys, they all come together, right, all sit together, right, and so then they just get swarmed by Chads in the centre, right. They're right up next to them, they're chatting away to them, and then you got the kind of the nerds and the sort of the outsiders on the outside, just kind of like me, and I'm just kind of looking in, and but I'm I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to get in the middle there to speak to any of the Stacys. There's no point doing that at all. So I just kind of hang around the outside, see if there's anybody on their own that I can start chatting to, or a lonely person on the outside that see what happens. So I met this girl. I was wearing, I was talking to her about Star Trek and stuff, and she was telling me, we were really turned out we were both really into Star Trek, and I was like autistically ranting about Star Trek, like deep lore about Star Trek and stuff like that. And luckily she knew she knew what I was talking about, and you know, I made her laugh a few times. Well, that's all right then. By this point, I'm a little bit half cut, you know, but yeah, it's going all right. It's going all right. So I think, all right, okay. Well, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going indoors, you know. Need to go in for a piss. So I went in for a piss. You know, I was talking to her for ages, and then I went in for a piss, and then I come out, and a fucking Chad with a man bun, right, had basically swept her away and sat her down on a bench far away. I was like, oh, okay. Well, that was pointless, I guess. Yeah, that was, yeah, it went well to start with, but yeah, oh well. I got cucked. Anyway, can't really remember any other interactions I had. I spoke to some other people, kind of, and yeah, there was a great big tall fella who was on the side there, and I started chatting to him, and I don't know, I started chatting to him, and he wasn't responsive. He really didn't want to know, and I was like, all right. And so I just sort of wandered off, went to speak to someone else, or see if I can join in someone else's conversation. But yeah, and then I got on the bus, you know, the late bus, and went back home, and fucking, you know, on my own again, feeling like, you know, I don't think I got much out of that, to be honest. It's pretty shit, you know, and that kind of feels the same every time, the same sort of result. And the, you know, the proper normies, apart from that nerd girl, which I thought, oh, she's alright, but then she got, you know, then I got cucked. Anyway, today I got a fucking email from the what was he called, like the event manager, and he said, what was it, something like, we do not tolerate racist remarks. And I was like, okay, I mean, I never said anything racist. I literally, so like, when you go out to a place like that, okay, you when you're, you know, you're mixing with people you don't really know, you've gone to a city, right, which fucking, they put communist shit everywhere, so you're kind of going to want to keep your point of view. Even if you have a base point of view, you kind of want to keep that to yourself, okay? So so what I recall is I had a few I had a conversation with I think it was like a Chinese student or whatever, and I said, I was talking to him, asking him what he thought about Britain, and I said, you know, I've been to a few of the cities in Britain, and I said, but, and he said, yeah, I've been to those same cities as well. And I said, what do you think of them? Did you enjoy it? And he said, well, this country, you know, areas in this country, this is what he said, right? He said, areas in this country don't really feel like Britain anymore. And I said, okay, do you want to elaborate, you know? And so he said, what was it? He just said, well, we can't imagine the same kind of diversity in China. And I said, all right, okay, say no more, you know. And so, yeah, that's one interaction I had. You know, and when those kind of conversations, I mean, I don't mind provoking or whatever, trying to create some kind of banter or whatever, but I'm definitely not going to say something, say slurs or say something racist, because it's not the time or the place, you know. And these people are still strangers. It's not really the place either, because it's very commie. But anyway, yeah, apparently I said some racist remarks, and so yeah, so what I think it is that I can't remember anything specific, but it probably wasn't something racist I said, it was probably something fucking based, what I said. So basically, I think that I probably won't end up, well, they might not let me come again, and I'm thinking, is that really a shame? You know, is that really a shame? I wasn't really getting anything. What was I actually getting out of this? Nothing really. I wasn't really getting anything out of this this group anyway. So I think it's not a big deal. it's not a big deal. I don't know what else to do, but I'll have to find something else. I don't know. Fuck it. Yeah. Like I say, these people are normies, and you've got to be careful what you say around normies. You know, I definitely didn't say anything racist, but yeah, I kind of like to provoke and prod sometimes. You know. Oh well, fuck it. That's it then. Some fucking bellend got offended and, you know, fucking grassed me up, the cunt. Yeah, so well, there was nothing to grass up because I didn't say anything. So, but yeah, there you go. That's it. I think I have to find something else. I don't know what else, but I have to find something else. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose that's it for now. Bye.